sharp again. Albin's laugh cuts through the wind. They've been away, but now they're here, bringing you the latest on the tech frontier. Friday night, the screens ignite. DaButcher and Albin in the spotlight, talking Kodi hacks and Plex tricks, cord-cutting news and tech that sticks. Streaming matters, shout it loud, cut the cords and join the crowd. Plex in hand, we're feeling proud, drink it up, we're taking down. Plex, 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 so take a sip. The butcher's got the latest tips. News so fresh, you got a grip. Streaming's king, don't let it slip. Skip the ads, the future's here. Kodi whispers in your ear.
And we're back.
Oh, yeah.
All right. How are you boys doing tonight?
Good, good. Hey, it felt good to have 2 months off.
Oh,
So when's the next 2 months?
Next summer.
no,
next summer.
we need a break in between there.
Oh
somewhere.
my lord!
Yeah.
I might
We need
give
a-
I might give some people a break at Christmas time. You guys, you know what? Pretend this is Monday. Your ass is back to work. Shut up and get at it. Here we're back at this show.
How did
We
you
are
feel
back.
that you had to go back to work?
How did I feel?
Yeah,
I actually was happy to go back to work. That's like
Oh,
you
you-
should be.
you're a fucking moron. Okay.
I was happy to mold the minds of young people. You know what?
wanna-
Sitting
I
on,
still wanna
I don't
be
know how you guys
hibernating,
can
man.
sit on the couch. What's
Very
all right, so,
easily, okay?
so,
very,
folks-
very easily.
folks, on this panel, the majority of the people sit at home all the time. But then the handful of us that work don't have any complaints. The ones that are home every day, they're like, this is so
You're
much
putting
work.
us to work.
Yeah, I actually have to do something. But you know what? Here we are. We had a great summer. Did you guys have a great summer? A couple months off. Did you enjoy yourselves and ride your bike? Did you go motorcycle
I
rading
didn't
around?
go nowhere. No, I didn't go nowhere. Because I wasn't invited to a wedding, so that's why I didn't go up there.
Hey, it's always easy to say I wasn't invited, but he would have never went. But he can say I wasn't invited. I would have
I
came.
wasn't invited. You don't think I would have came?
Oh, man, yeah, you ride damn
Did,
from damn
did
New
I?
York.
Didn't I ask it? Like, okay, do they have a registry or anything like that? It's okay. It's all right. You already got one black friend, okay? So we'll be.
Dang, shots
and he
fired
was-
right off the bat. We
yeah,
aren't
right?
even what? I am like 2 minutes into the show. Shots fired.
I've been waiting a long time to get these out. They're gonna keep coming. Okay.
Holy moly!
I-
My!
I think
Was there even really a wedding? Because I think I
Right,
saw
I know,
one
right?
picture from a wedding and like 50 pool parties. It looks like that's all you did for a week was lay in a swimming pool and drink.
That's what I thought.
Folks, these are my friends. I'm gonna tell you, these are my friends. Just pay attention that they are on me like damn dogs, just all over me.
I gotta tell you, brother, I did miss you. I did miss.
I missed
Well-
hanging out with you,
Well,
boys.
Dabs, at least did you get your new son-in-law a talking to?
Oh yeah, I handle my business there.
Oh yeah.
It's all good. It's all good. He knows that I have no fear. I'm willing to do about anything. So that's all you need to know.
How much did it cost you?
We're not going to talk about stuff like that. We don't talk money here. You never know when the IRS is listening.
That's right.
I got people be claiming shit on their taxes. Hey, welcome everybody to the show. We took 2 months off. If you've not watched this show before, we talk a lot of tech topics. Trying to help save you some money. We're going to probably talk about topics that you have no idea that was even happening. But if you're trying to cut the cord, trying to save some money, we try to look forward to the things that may impact you and your streaming, the quality of streaming and stuff like that. I want to say hi to folks over here on the side, Peter and Russell, Mike, Nook over there on the side, Paul, we got Arthur over there, Leon, our man Leon, Stewart is over there, Graham. Who was in? Let's see. First person. Who do you think was in here first? We know who was in here first. Soheil.
Yeah.
He always here first.
Portugal. I think that like he's got like that lockdown. Like when you're on eBay, you're trying to like get the item that you want, and then here comes Soheil. Damn.
He's always here first. So. Always here. So we had lots of fun. That Penn, what's up, Penn?
Oh,
I haven't talked to him in a while. He needs to. I don't think he's even on Telegram anymore. He needs to hit me up on Telegram. Get you on the show. Come hanging out with us.
Yeah, man.
You're definitely that's a guy that's always doing some investigating and looking into tech and reviews. He's got a good channel doing some reviews and really looks in depth on stuff. So. Check out his channel. You guys can click over there and go to his channel. And Penn, hit me up on Telegram or hit Aubin up and get you on the show. Hang out with us.
Yeah, man.
Be great to hear from you. So this show the first hour we'll talk tech items. We'll talk some streaming, some of the got different news going on. We've got the UFC been sold or is made a contract with Paramount. We got YouTube trying to get even more money. We got a little bit of X Arcade conversation. We're going to talk about that. We're also going to talk Plex. We had, my man Aubin, who is a Plex whore. He is going to. We're going to talk about some a warning that came out from Plex this week, as well as one of the first things that came out was about Southeast websites being taken down, 80 domains. So let me go ahead and get my tabs open here. Let me present. I hope everyone had a good summer. All of our guests over there on the side chat. I hope you guys had a good summer.
What game was that from that you hummed that from? It was a game. What game was that? Wasn't there a game?
Probably, because you know me.
Oh my gosh. It's going to drive me crazy.
Well, see, I go back and listen to it because I rattle on and I don't even know what I fucking said sometimes.
You just did.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh my gosh, it's going to drive me crazy. Oh.
He's easily distracted. This is going to hit a lot of cord cutters, people that are streaming, watching streams off of websites, off of a number of websites. So the Motion Picture Association, ACE, however you want to, I guess ACE encompasses more than just the Motion Picture Association. ACE goes after illegal content or copyrighted content that's showing where they don't have permission. So Ace goes after them with the lawyers and looks to shut those things down. So this article is off of Torrent Freak, and if you've watched the show before, all the links that we talk and things we talk about, I post the links down in the show notes below. So if there's something that I kind of glaze over or you're not sure, you can go back and read it yourself. We're not trying to hide nothing. I post where we get the articles, and for you to investigate some of the stuff, because maybe some of the questions you get when your friends may end up asking. So you can be the smartest person your friends know about cord cutting. So Southeast still is a sports website, and it does have a legal side of sports. Streameast does have a legal platform of websites that are completely above the board. They're fine. But there's been a lot of people that have copycatted or made clones of that website and then posted it in different places. And Ace went after them and shut that down. Now, the reason why I thought in the panel we think this is kind of a big deal is if you're using any Kodi add-ons or APKs, or you had some bookmarks of websites, and you may find that website is gone, or the APK all of a sudden a bunch of stuff is not working. Because in an APK or a Kodi add-on, they're linking to a particular website. Even if you don't know what that website is, you just see the interface that they were linked to a website, and it pulls the data off there, the game, and then all the links to it. So this has been taken down. 80 websites were taken down by Ace. And again, we're talking a lot of websites that have been taken down that were probably part of a lot of APKs and add-ons that we never even realized it. With this being taken down right now, Ace is hard and heavy on live streams, IPTV. They are all over this stuff. They are on it hard. So you could, if you look at Torrent Freak, you can find probably 2 or 3 articles a week about things being shut down, websites being closed, services being taken down. And this would be probably their biggest. I want to say it said these 80 domains were responsible for 1.6 billion visits in the past year. 1.6. And is this showing on your side, bud?
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't make it sure. So 1.6 billion visits last year. So again, this is people just streaming via a website or their tablet, maybe their phone, or linked into an APK or an add-on. So this is pretty big. And this was in Egypt. This was taking the main part that they went after was in Maine. I think here we had a link down towards the bottom, and I guess I'm trying to make it a little bit bigger. This is right here, some of the 80 websites that were removed. And like when I'm glancing through there, there's a number of websites that I've seen people talk about. Some of these Reddit ones, seen those a lot on Reddit, and they've been removed. So that's going to create a little bit of a bottleneck where the streams that are working are going to have more traffic heading that direction that we're spread out amongst 80. If you think about this, if you've ever been on an interstate that's, let's say it's 4 lanes and everybody's moving fine because it's 4 lanes of traffic, everything is good. And then all of a sudden you see there's construction ahead and we're going to bring that down to 1 or 2 lanes. We know the backup that happens because so many cars were traveling on 4 lanes, fine. Now you cram them into 1 lane, it's going to create some problems. So we may see your particular add-on or your APK or whatever, if you're using some of that to stream sports, you may find all of a sudden now a website that you used in the past that had no issues now is having issues because traffic is going to move to where if they can't get to these places, they're going to move to where the sites that they can get to that actually might actually be showing content. I mean, what any thoughts on you guys about Southeast being shut down?
It's a shame because it's, you know, because looking at that list of all the other, guys that they cover, it's going to affect a lot of other things. It really is.
Yeah, right. A lot of ripple effects.
Yeah.
Yeah, I seen a couple Kodi add-on developers that, had to all of a sudden put up some quick fixes out to get things back and up and running because it was a shock, and I don't think people realized how much was coming off of Streameast, and even other sites were taking the Streameast feeds and then rebroadcasting again. So people were like, "Oh, my site's not on one of these," and all of a sudden, guess what? Yeah, it was. You just didn't realize it. So.
Yeah, I did reach out to a handful of add-on developers, and as you were saying, Big Daddy, there was several of them said they having to make adjustments. Some of them said it really didn't affect them because they weren't pulling from any of the affected ones, but I see the ripple effect will probably happen for a little bit. I glanced through last Sunday and was surprisingly pleased on smoothness of how things went. Usually the first week of NFL is bumpy.
Yeah, well, it was probably the smoothest first weekend in a long time, except for one game that was giving me fits because it wasn't until freaking an hour later somebody at Fox woke up and decided to put a scroll letting you know why this one game had changed.
Oh yeah,
yeah, holy shit.
Yeah, the Jacksonville and Panthers game.
Yeah, Spider and Big H were in there. Like, what the hell? Why is this game this team? What the fuck? So I'm going through all 7 of my freaking services, then go through all 7 of my services, go to the local channels, and it's all screwed up. And I'm like, what the hell's going on? And then, boom, later on, I went to Google, and it said, I was like, oh, no, yeah, I just Googled the game's weather delay, so shit. I was like, glad they put something on the scroll. Yeah, 45 minutes later, after I Googled it and found out why, they put it on the screen.
Well, the game started because it started, but then lightning came, and it was a thunderstorm and lightning, and they paused it because I was actually watching the game. And then I was like, oh, okay, that's paused. I'm going to go back, and I'll start watching some of the other games because I wasn't in there with you guys. I was here and just that's a little bit of a shocker to when you're trying to find the streams.
Yeah, apparently my computer wasn't ready to come back.
Yeah,
to the fucking show.
It's ready. It's ready. Hey, welcome Beach back.
Your machine was,
I mean, what's funny is I got a stream, got everything set up. Someone knocked the door, talked to them. I sent Roger the link in case he wanted to jump in. I came back. I see Auburn. You okay? And then he sends me the StreamYard link, and I'm like, "Fuck! It won't recognize my camera. I can't do shit." So I had to shut down.
Don't feel bad.
Everything.
That actually happened to me too while I was in with Todd and Eddie, and I'm like, I got to reboot my machine. And so both of our machines, are still on strike.
It's like that. It's like those freaking rabid Craigslist squirrels I tried to get to go to Todd, went to my house, and screwed everything up.
Yeah, that's what you get. You know what? I give off positive energy. Only positive comes back. Quit throwing off all that negative.
Oh my God.
And also, just to answer the question, sacrificing a real chicken versus eating a bucket of KFC doesn't do the same juju. So, just so you know.
Bucket of chicken. Hey, anybody that's watched the show, got to give props out to DaButcher. He is the creator of all of our intros. So we have a different song every week. And this week, I loved your intro. I love the intro, Beach. I actually read through some of the stuff, and it was, you customized it for this week. So you guys tune in next week, and we'll be able to see the, another song and another big thing going on every week, every intro's got to be different. I love it. So let's move on to the second subject there, Mr. Alba. We're going to move into your favorite subject.
Plex.
Plex. We're gonna I should have brought me a beer in here. Now, Blue's in there cooking. I can't. So Plex.
I said you should bring her one.
She's downstairs. I think she went downstairs because I don't hear her.
Okay.
All right.
Send me a text her.
Oh yeah. Hold on a second. Hold on.
That'll piss her off, man.
Yeah.
What? Can you bring me a beer? And I need to tell her which one.
Oh my God.
Red cans.
The red cans.
Let's see how long that lasts.
Waiting for a beer can to come flying down the stairs.
Yep.
She opens up the door and just throws it in. Bang!
My baby. No, she is. You guys. This woman's Canadian woman, kind as can be. All right, let's talk about Plex. Okay. All of us got emails from Plex saying that there was a security breach and that they advised us to change our passwords. So if you go on the Plex announcements page, it says, we recently experienced a security incident that may potentially involve your Plex account information. We believe that the actual impact of this incident is limited. However, action is required for you to ensure your account remains secure. Basically, someone got access that it's always a third party. So a third party, someone that doesn't work for Plex, got into their servers, did whatever they did. They actually got access. Plex found out. We don't know how long it was that they had access. We don't know how many files. They say it was a limited amount of files. But as we've talked about numerous times on this show, data breaches never come out with your full details when they release that there was a data breach. How many times have we seen that there was a data breach and they're like, oh, it didn't get nothing. And then 2 months later, oh, well, they got a little bit of stuff. And then a month or two later, well, yeah, it was a pretty big, 200,000 accounts. And so we'll see where this information, they say that it was, any accounts, passwords that may have been accessed were securely hashed in accordance to best practices. And I would hope that that's the case. But as we have seen in the past with data breach announcements, it's not always what it is when they first announce it. So we'll see how that goes out. I know I changed right away. I went ahead and changed my password on my server, which again, I run a very small server just for me and for my family members, so there's not many people to have to worry about. I went ahead and changed my password. What about you guys? I mean, what was your thoughts when this email rolled into your email accounts?
I first thought about that first time we had that issue. You remember way back when? What was it? Was it over a year ago now?
Well over a year ago.
Time? Yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
it's not the first time this has happened.
Right.
No.
Right. But but Plex is the ones that always reached out real quick and said, "This is what happened." They at least give you an explanation of what happened, compared to a lot of these, banking sites and or all these other guys, So, kudos to them for telling us what exactly happened and just do this to protect yourself, and I'm still a Plex lover. You know what I mean? I'm
Okay.
still the whore.
So it was when we heard notice. So September 8th is when they let everybody know. I just got my email today, let me know to change my password. And you saw what happened when I clicked on the link.
Oh yeah.
That Plex gave me. That it got blocked because it was freaking malware.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that was mine. So what I did is I bypassed it and set it up through Authenticator, went that way and just ignored everything they told me to do.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, like I said, not the first time. I've had my Plex server since 2021, and this is the second time I've had to change my password.
But have you always had your authenticator on or not?
Yeah, I always have two-factor on.
Okay.
Which is highly advised.
Yep.
Yes.
Always make sure you have two.
Two-factor, folks, is going to save your ass.
Yeah.
More than the hassle.
I just two-factor and just Authenticator. Just get the code, put it in, and let me change the password. So, fuck your instructions.
Yeah, I went through and I just went the normal way. Went into Plex, go to my account, sign out, then sign back in, or maybe it's you go to accounts and you can change your password right there.
Yeah.
I changed it right there. Only pain about that is like you do have to. For me, I had it on my phone, so I got to do it on my phone. Then I had to go to my Shield. Small. I mean, it's a small issue, a small pain in the butt, but.
I just clicked. I didn't click the sign out of all devices. I didn't click it, so I changed the password without signing out.
Yeah, they do. You're right. They do have that little checkbox at the bottom. So if the devices are already logged in, they stay logged in.
Yep. Yeah.
Which that's really not. That's not the problem. That if you're worried about someone getting your account. The devices already connected to your account aren't the problem. It's if somebody's trying to log into your account to control things on your account.
See? More great things from Plex.
Yeah.
Okay? All right? More great things from them.
All I got to say is Kodi has never stolen any of my passwords or maybe reset any passwords. I don't have to worry about passwords at all with Kodi. Works pretty simple like that.
Yeah.
True story.
That's true.
True story.
But
and you get more content available.
Not for
options.
Not for long. Okay? Mark my words. Okay? People are gonna be like, "Oh, where you watch this from?"
Speaking of Kodi, my new shirt.
Yeah. Oh, there you go. Yep. See? Representing.
Represent.
Put it up for everybody.
There you go. We're back.
20 years.
Am I up too high? Yeah.
Yeah, you can probably move away a little bit. Can't quite see the whole
thing.
There you
That's
go.
good.
Nice.
20 years.
I feel like
turn around to the front. There you go.
What version is written on the bottom?
Nexus.
Nexus. Okay.
Nexus.
So,
Okay. Yeah,
it only took 3 months to get it, but that's
So when did we all get a freebie?
This wasn't free. I had to pay for it.
It wasn't free.
There goes Beach and Auburn's Rays.
Yep.
Yeah. No, Beach and Auburn's Rays went when I had to pay for StreamYard today or yesterday. Oh my God.
Oh, you did?
Yes, we got to find
the
another
new,
platform.
No, not the new thing or the.
No, the renewal.
Okay.
The renewal.
Yeah.
We got to find
something.
We got to find another platform.
Because I was going to say,
I mean,
wanted to have it go up.
We got to.
The downside, when we go to the Google sideloading topic, one of the downsides of that could be a lot of people, if they start blocking those APKs, you're going to see a lot of people coming back to Kodi.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Which is sad. I mean, that's why I like the APKs, because that sucked all the people out of Kodi.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Sure.
they wanted something simple that they didn't have. They just want to click and play. You know,
Right.
that's what was great. You know, Kodi's too complicated. I gotta what? File manager, repository, settings, scrapers. Now I need to rip the bread. Oh my god! The world is over.
Yeah.
I've got a solution, Dave. I'm just gonna tell them just go buy an Apple TV, and then when they come back, I don't know anything about Apple devices. Sorry, but problem solved.
Yeah, that is a quick problem solver.
I can't
Fuck
help
it.
you, man.
I'll give them a link to fucking Dab's Superbox review. I don't know nothing. Here's Superbox.
They work. I mean,
Cover all your shit.
They work. I'm not gonna. Actually, I actually was hoping to at some point. I wouldn't mind. I spoke to a couple people that were our winners. 3 months ago or two months ago before we went on vacation. That won. Remember, there was 4 people won boxes, and people were. I hadn't had anybody come back to me upset. I actually had one person that said, "Hey, I went ahead and had to get one for another family member." So
Wow.
I was like, you know, again, it works. I mean, fingers crossed it continues to work, but you know, any day, I'm not here to sell them to them. I'm just, I give you my opinion, and you choose if you listen to it or not. But I still stick with Kodi. Kodi's my baby.
They're. I mean, when you can find them on Amazon and freaking Walmart and Newegg and shit, you know, you just paint a bullseye right on your forehead.
Yeah, it's just a matter of time. Of time.
Yeah.
So, all right. So what we suggest on this, guys, if you have a Plex account, not so much just an account. If you have a server, go ahead and just change your password. If you just have an account, I don't really see where that's going to be a problem for you. If you feel safer changing that, great. But if someone got access to your Plex account and you're not running a Plex server, what are they really getting? I mean, so up to you.
Well, Aubin has the best firewall protection on Plex than anybody, because all they have to do is see coming for the king in Jerry curls, and they're going, fuck no. Fuck no. Danger, Will Robinson. Danger.
I got some other better ones than that too, you know.
Yeah.
All right. Hey, we're gonna move on to the next topic here, boys. Android. This was another big thing that everybody's freaking out about. Android is talking about, what's it, Android 16 or 17 that's gonna possibly do this.
16, I think it is.
Oh, that. Yeah. I think that was.
So looks to me, this was released about to the Android devs that in the upcoming versions of Android, they are going to remove the ability to side load applications. And side loading meaning you're not going through Google Play to install something. You may download an APK from a website, or you use Downloader and you get an APK file and you install it. That's called side loading. So you're not going through the official Google store. You're just getting it from somewhere else. Now, there will always be a warning whenever you do that. You have to click, yes, I'm willing to accept the risks.
Mm-hmm.
But looks like that Android may be saying, oh, well, we don't want those risks on our devices. Because you got to remember, Android is the most used phone operating system. So when we talk about that, we're caring about our NVIDIA Shield or an Unbox or this or that. Android updates are really focused on the phone aspect of it. And you can sideload on your phone, your Android phone. But they're looking to help security on their phone, as well as maybe get that Apple control on people. So this is not released. What was it? 2026?
It might be in certain countries in 2026, and then they're saying worldwide starting in 2027.
So definitely going to be some problems. And this is the
You know
wrong
what?
article.
Yeah,
There's
I've
a
got-
lot of. Go ahead, Beach.
Yeah.
No, what it makes me want to do, just because I can have a mean streak every once in a while, is start all the YouTubers that've been going around, and their Android's going to block side loading, and then I just want to put in the comments, but you've done videos, I'm doing the jailbreaking, so if as long as I'm jailbreaking the Fire Stick, can I still side load? Or if I'm jailbreaking my on, can I still side load? Because you said I'm jailbreaking, but I'm not side loading. So I'm still going to be able, I feel like pissing some people off just to fuck with them, because it's fucking side loading, dicks. It's not jailbreaking.
Yeah. Jailbreaking is on an Apple device.
Yes.
I will also say jailbreaking is on some consoles. You jailbreak it. You are you're making alterations so that the original operating system does not load first. You are almost loading like a Linux or something prior. That is jailbreaking. You're kind of circumventing the normal operating system for another operating system. Side loading is just basically installing an application outside of the Google Play Store. And the other thing, I actually had read an article last week or week before that was talking about, they were talking, so anything that's going to be allowed to be installed on your device has to go through Google Play's verification, which that means the developer of the APK has to give their name. There has to verify that that's who they are. You can't be using just a fake name. So they're going to force developers to show who they are. Now, Google says, well, this is so that we don't have people putting out malware under a fake name and we don't know who these people are. Now we're going to know who they are. Then we'll be able to track down illegal activity or malware type of situations. So what this is also going to create is developers are going to have to, I don't see it in this article, but I know there was one of my articles that said the developers are going to have to pay $25 to be verified. Well, if you're a developer of just an APK that you release for free, you just put it out there for people. Now you have to pay $25 to verify who you are, give your name, your address, all your information, and then wait for Google to say, yeah, we're going to let you get installed on devices. But I think it's just to force more and more developers and apps into the Google Play Store, because we know that nothing ever, no malware ever gets in the Play Store. So every time you load something from the Play Store, it's always safe, right?
No.
I mean, honestly, all the apps I run are legitimate except for Smart 2.
Yep.
That's the only one. I used to use Turks a lot, but I just haven't been lately. But really, those Turks and Smart 2 were the only ones. So we'll see. I have automatic updates disabled on my shields in my own, so I ain't updating shit.
Yeah. And again, this is down the road.
Yeah, and that's one thing that Google hasn't officially announced is whether it'll apply to older versions, all older versions. So does that mean Android TV or not? Some APKs are already in the Play Store. Streamio is already in the Play Store.
Yeah.
Use that. It's already been through all these hoops, so that's probably not going to go away. So there'll be some options there. There's talk that you might be able to open up the Android developer database on devices and be able to load things that way, because developers have to be able to do that. So there may be a workaround with that. There's still a lot of stuff out there that people aren't really sure about, and The YouTube people won't tell you that. They'll tell you, just like a couple months ago with Fire Sticks stopping side loading and banning all APKs, and it turned out no, it was just a few, and those are, I think some, if not all of them, are already back.
Yep.
So
FlixVision announced that I actually read on their Discord, they said that they had a fix that they should be able to be on Fire Sticks. They haven't released that version, but they were close to releasing it. So the other apps I had read that they did fix whatever issues that Amazon had with backdoor processes going on. They cleaned that up. So again, there's always people, there's going to be, if you take chances outside the Play Store, and even if you install the Play Store, there's been hundreds of applications that have made it to the Play Store, and then we come to find out that it had malicious malware in it or doing things, and then the Google Play is like, oh, we're going to remove that. So just being in the Google Play Store does not give you the stamp of 100% protection. I'm a believer in users having control of what is on their device. If I buy a device and I want to screw it up by installing a bad software, that's my choice and my stupidity for doing that. So that's, to me, I'm about freedom of choice. It's a freedom for you to choose what you want to have on your devices, be it good, bad, or it's not my business. It's your business. But Google is, trying to keep everybody safe. And it's like, that's my business if I think I'm safe. And I'll be honest, sometimes Google, they're slow to the race on a lot of times with stuff. There's things that are out there and they're like, well, we're waiting for all the verifications before we allow that for other people. So I'm like, I don't need that. I don't need someone holding my hand. I don't have an Apple device. I don't want them holding my hand. I don't want Apple telling me what I can and can't put onto my device. And that's why I'll never own an Apple device. But Google's kind of leaning that way. I'm hoping, my hope is that by the target 2027, I hope that there is enough pushback that they'll do something like they already do. You have to enable to install third-party apps, sideload. You have to enable that. You got to turn on the developer thing, which, again, that's a step that I chose. I got to click it 7 times to do it on most devices. And then it gives you a warning. Hey, are you sure you want to do that? So now those 2 warnings and those 2 steps weren't enough. I don't know. I think they're trying to lock things down a little too much. But
it's like how I feel about software that I have to buy, and then they're going to tell me, oh, well, no, you're only renting it from us for a month or for a year. I can't even explain how crazy that makes me. I lose my mind.
Yep. If you buy it, you buy it. And
but if they're talking about side loading, how come you can still get a downloader on Google? And that's one of the main instruments for side loading.
For the majority of people, yes. Most people are going to use downloaders easy. But I don't know. Maybe they'll go after it. But probably because Amazon pays enough money, because AFTV News owns or created Downloader or owns it. I'm not sure. So maybe they've got enough pull. Being linked to Amazon, and so I don't know. We'll see where this plays out.
It's too early to tell.
Yeah.
Don't freaking start waving the flag and clutching your pearls yet.
Clutching your pearls.
No. Hey, Dad, you didn't get your beer.
I know. I didn't get. You're right. I don't think she read my message though.
Did you just press send?
Yeah, she didn't read my message. I can see. Well, I'm in Telegram. I can see she hasn't read the message. She must be downstairs watching TV. She probably saw it and said, "Oh, fuck
you."
We'll see. As soon as I see that double check mark, I'll know that I'll know my beer's coming.
I'm gonna send a message to her and see if she picks up.
You do that.
Just
So
to know.
all right. So our other news here, another one of the big things, which was a big topic for us. UFC is ending their pay-per-view model after their sale or contract. What's it? 5 years, if I'm not mistaken, to Paramount Plus, which is CBS. Paramount Plus opened CBS. And so after this year, so starting in 2026, you won't be watching the UFC. The only place you'll be watching UFC is on the Paramount Plus channels or CBS. And part of this, they say they're going to end pay-per-views, but when you read the article, they also say, but not necessarily ending. We may have special one-offs. If it's a big name, we may have a pay-per-view. Which I was like, wait a minute. You got rid of pay-per-views or not, but they were saying they may have 1 or 2 events a year that people actually have to pay above and beyond their Paramount Plus. So, I mean, what do you guys think? I mean, Paramount is not messing around since what was it? Sunset? Skydance. That merger with Skydance. So
well,
Paramount's feeling pretty bold with their money.
They announced today that Paramount is talking about going after Warner Brothers Discovery and might buy the streaming side and the cable side. So, they're throwing some money around big time. Trying to, you got to compete with the Netflix and Apple TV, and you can't do it if you don't want to throw the money out there. The question is going to be how much they're going to start charging people because they got to make that money back somehow.
The price ain't going to stay the same.
Exactly.
And we're talking, it ain't going to go up by $1 or $2 either. I mean, what $7.7 billion deal for this? $7.7 billion. So where does Paramount getting that money from? That money's coming from all those subscribers that have Paramount. So I mean, maybe they'll split it up with I don't even know if Paramount would split up a sports and regular Paramount. I think they'll keep it all bunched together, and it's going to go from, what is it now? What's it, $12 a month or something like that?
I have a Walmart Plus. If you have a Walmart Plus, you get the Paramount Plus Essential for free. So
that's with the ads.
I don't know how much. I don't know if you get a discount. If you go the full one, you might get a little discount, but I ain't buying it. Yeah.
No, Netflix was in the deal trying to get this, and not. And again, this is gonna. If you have Paramount Plus, they say you're gonna be able to watch, most of those events, and some events will be on CBS. Some will be on Paramount, which is kind of interesting. Think about it. CBS is going to be showing MMA. So that'll be a first.
Wasn't it on something else before?
Every once in a while, you can see like a fight night on ABC.
Yeah,
ABC
every once in a while,
true.
ESPN they would do. But what I'm going to be curious about is, what was it? The big event wasn't the Logan Paul Tyson fight they did it on freaking Netflix or whatever. Basically overwhelmed it and died. So let's just see.
We're gonna have the same issue tomorrow for the Canelo fight. It's gonna be on Netflix, and I'm hoping that these that it's gonna the IBTV services put it on, their pay-per-view or something.
It'll be on there. They did that with the last one. It'll be
but
it'll be on there. But it's just when Netflix got overwhelmed, they couldn't handle the traffic. What I'm saying is Paramount's not used to doing live action sports. So let's see how many hiccups there's going to be when he actually first start them, because I'm expecting them to say, "Oh shit, we need to get some more servers."
Yeah,
because we're not used to having anybody.
But I don't know if Netflix added more servers or something to handle the traffic. that comes up to these things.
Well,
You know?
the last they had problems with that. First of all, anybody
Mhm.
would pay fucking money to watch any of the fucking Pauls fight.
Yeah.
You got brain damage. Okay.
Lots of people do
that's-
though, but that's what.
It's freaking ridiculous. So yeah, we'll see. But everything's going. I mean, pretty much, like I said, in another year or two, I expect no football to be on, OTA TV.
Mm.
Cable television. Everything's going to be moving streaming.
Well, I know
Yeah,
here NFL packages is $500 to be able to get
Yep.
the NFL
All
package.
the
So
NFL.
Yeah, that's
so-
my worry. If
Yeah.
UFC gets 7.7 billion, what's the NFL
Mhm.
gonna want? What's the NBA gonna want? Because they're gonna be like, how big of a
Well,
crowd does
no.
UFC bring in versus what we can bring to you?
Yep.
NBA is going to Amazon. They've got that. Yeah, that's gone to Amazon. And like I said, when the NFL package comes up, that's what's going to be. Let the bidding wars begin.
Yep.
It's crazy, crazy,
It's
crazy.
insane. It really is.
Well, we'll see. Hopefully, I can find an option to find my sports. So. Hopefully,
If we only knew a way.
I only knew a way, but I'll figure out something. So I wanted to bring up one of the things about I know I've talked about at arcades, my arcade stand with the Arcade 2 TV that I've done videos on. Well, they announced, was it last week, the pinball kit that they are going to that they're going to be able to send out. Now, it is $211 Canadian, so it's a little bit cheaper if you guys are down there in the States. Well, it sounds cheaper if you're down in the States, but so this is going to come with a plunger. It's going to come with agitators to where if the bumpers are hitting inside, you're going to feel the haptics on the table. Also going to have this right here would be for your nudge. So if you're nudging the table, just like on a real table, you are going to be able to manipulate the ball on the table that way, along with some of the speakers. They're going to add some speakers that will be in the top, again, to give you that bass and that feel that you're playing an actual pinball table. And I mean, it feels pretty real even without all this stuff, but it should feel even more of an immersion with this and the VR headset. I ordered mine today. I won't get it until it says November or December. So fingers crossed that that shows up earlier more than later. Let's see. I don't know if it showed. Yeah, this one doesn't show this doesn't show it, but you can see here's a picture of the stuff. So if you're a person that has the Arcade 2 TV set, this is an add-on. They are also going to sell it with the add-on kit already on the device. So if you're a person that does not have the Arcade 2 TV, you'll be able to buy it with it. So let's see what that is. Okay, so Canadian is $772 for the Arcade 2 TV setup with the stand, and it will come with the pinball haptic kit. I guess alongside, because I wonder if that'll be pre-installed. I guess it would be pre-installed, I would think. So we'll see. That's coming forward. So anybody that has that kind of stuff, if you want to play in the VR on this stand is super, super immersive, and you do feel like you're at the table.
Yeah, and you do not need it, because I play it all the time without it. Which my biggest bone to pick about this show coming back is, while we were on break every night from 5 to 8 o'clock was my Pinball FX VR time. Okay. So this freaking show is interrupting my schedule because I had to play earlier today, okay, because I didn't get to play mini golf at my normal time like I always do with Mark.
Yeah.
So I had to play pinball, and every single one of my games sucked today because this show interrupted my schedule.
You poor baby. You poor baby. You'll be fine.
Hey, Dave, what's the highest score you got? In case if there's anybody else out there that might want to try to beat it.
In Medieval Madness, it's like 225 million. And then Attack from Mars, I think it's like 24 billion.
Okay, you see, you talk about me being a hoarder of data. You guys got a problem to be sitting in front of a fucking pinball game, and you see, if I hit a billion, that's it. Okay, I'm good. I'm good. I say, okay, nobody's gonna beat me. You know what I'm saying?
No, it has it shows other scores on there. You know, you got to get top of the board. And I got to knock all those other fuckers off. I don't know who these losers are. So when I look at the best scores, they all say all the way fucking down.
Oh man.
Yep.
Right, so,
exactly, Robin. They're always posting pics.
Yep.
Here's my scores. Here's where I'm ranking at. Back and forth in chat, cluttering the chat up with the
clutter in the chat.
Bullshit.
There has been a lot of clutter been going on lately. I'm sorry. You guys can make 2 lines. You don't have to freaking, just do 1 line and send every time. Oh my gosh.
I send a lot of mine every time I get a big new score. I send a direct message to Dab. So
yeah, he does.
I just don't want I don't want all the other people in the Oculus rooms thinking I can't play because I'll never know that score.
Or you're afraid that someone's going to try to sit there and try to beat it.
Well, here's the thing: since I don't have a legit copy.
Oh yeah,
I can't see new ones. All I can beat what it comes preloaded.
Right.
Okay. Yeah. So yeah.
I am enjoying the new pack, the one that has Taxi. I'm not a fan of Taxi. That's okay. But Who Done It and Pinbot. I play that. I haven't really played in a week. I was sick after we didn't have the show. I ended up not feeling well for a few days. So I'm way behind. So I got to catch back up. So yeah, if you guys have Pinball FX on the MetaQuest, my name, I'll hit me up. I will give you my name so you can add me as a friend. And it's a fun game. Fun game. So
did you catch something from the kids at school or what?
Probably.
Probably. Don't you know that
it was the first week of school? There's so many snotty-nosed kids.
Right. Yeah, I want to be going there.
It's my job. Shut up. What can I do?
Listen, I
got to get paid.
Wear a mask. Put something around you.
Wear a mask.
Listen. Those kids wouldn't come 5 feet near me. Okay, with all the new diseases that are coming out.
All right.
He was getting the shakes like an alcoholic who needs a drink. He didn't play pinball for a week. So he was fucking going through detox.
Yeah, it was tough. It's been tough. I will be playing some this weekend. I've got to get back in it. But all right. So another thing that came out in the last couple of weeks, YouTube is quietly removing their account sharing. They're rolling out their account sharing restrictions. So basically, they're going to go back and do the same thing that Netflix and Disney and this and that. If you have the family plan, and I remember Roger normally, he's one of those people that pays for YouTube Red, or I think that's what it is, where he's able to he gets no ads and all that kind of stuff like that. Well, they are cracking down. So if the person is not in your residence, you are not going to be able to share your YouTube account. So the people that were allowing number of family members to enjoy their the one YouTube Red account are not going to be doing that soon.
Hold on a second, Todd.
Yeah.
Please welcome one of my most loyal subjects, the man, the myth, the Duke of Darts, ARB.
What? The Duke of Darts. Oh man!
What the hell?
What the?
Somebody whined at the end of before the break. We don't need like intros for when we come on the show.
The
Oh,
Duke
that's
of
brilliant.
Darts. I love it. I love it. That is good. Yeah, so quietly, so if you had the family program, you may find that's going to be gone and dead, or you're not gonna be able to share it. If they're in your house, yes, you'll be able to do it, just like with Disney. They're gonna lock it down to a certain location. So sorry, but not sorry, because I'm not
So
paying
that
for
doesn't
that.
even mean.
That's why I
so
got red
what,
too.
What does that mean? Oh, you have red also?
No, not red. I was
Oh.
thinking smart tube. I said red
Oh,
tube.
okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Smart tube. Red tube's something different, kids.
So if someone has that and they're on their phone and they're away from their house, they can't.
I don't know how that's gonna work. You're right. I don't know how that's gonna work, but
Okay.
yeah. Netflix worked it out, so they're all figuring it. Netflix did
Yeah.
it. We'll do it too.
Yeah.
This is kind of a hit, and this goes back to you, Beach. Nova Launcher, the developer of Nova Launcher, is saying, "I'm done. I'm out of here." And it was acquired by Branch software company in 2022, and since then they fired 100 developers and just left one.
Wow.
And that one guy said, "You know what? I'm done." And it was supposed to go public. He said he was gonna release it as a public open source, but I'm guessing that the contract in Branch says, we have bought this, you can't make it open source. So Nova Launcher, which is a launching application, so if you don't like the Fire TV display or the Google TV display, you can customize it with Nova Launcher to make it look completely different. I know, Beach, you use some of these launchers, not necessarily Nova.
Yeah, I never use. I use Emotem. It's just a simple one. I think it has a lot to do, and there's a lot of shit going with ADB. You know, like how now Kodi, when you hook an external drive, you got to go into ADB settings so Kodi can read it. Well, you never used to have to do shit like that before. So it's
Really? Kodi now? Oh man.
Yeah. Before you used to just plug my external drive into my Shield and go to Kodi and find my external files. But no, now you have to go into the settings for ADB, click a certain thing, and then Kodi can see the folder. So it's
wait. Now I'm confused. You guys are telling me that you guys just can't. Kodi just doesn't see your whole network anymore. You have to use ADB debugging.
It's not the network. It's Android changed the way the permissions for the file folders are on what you can do and not do with a file folder.
Okay.
And they made it more difficult for you to have more than just read access to a file. So if you want to write to the folders and stuff like that, Dave's right. You got to go. It depends on the version of Android and the device. Right. Okay. And you have to go in, and some of them have like I think it's in like File Explorer has it, or on some devices you can change a setting right in File Explorer, let you do it. And then other ones, it's like Dave says, you gotta go into the ADB and hit a button like 5 times or whatever, and that opens up a menu, and then go in and turn it on that way.
That's insane.
Yeah.
So because I know when I was messing with it, I would just be like, okay, I'd see my network, and I'd be able to grab files right from there, and anything that I needed, I'm gonna have to sit there and hit the freaking keys a couple of times just to see my freaking network. It's my network. It's not theirs. Okay. So now it means
Yeah.
Kodi is pulling some bullshit. Okay.
Pulling some bullshit.
That's not from Kodi. That was from Android claiming they're making your
Okay.
device more
All right.
secure.
More
Yeah.
secure. They're keeping you safe. So
Okay. I got one other thing I got to talk about.
okay.
Talking about security. Have you guys heard about? We're talking Android, but let's talk about those Mac people for a minute. With the new phone and these earbuds, and they're saying that I guess it has the AI stuff with it, and it's translating stuff, and now there's all kinds of fights going on in these nail salons. These people are going in the nail salon and they're hearing what these other people are saying behind their back. Oh my God. It's
Oh.
crazy here in New York.
Oh.
Women coming out with bats and shit and going at these workers.
Well, that means don't be
Yeah.
running your mouth at people. That's how
Yeah,
you fix that.
Wow.
Mm.
Yeah. I think Apple is put their foot in it now.
Yeah. So I don't know. We'll see. Well, it is. A lot of those applications are useful. Some of those AI stuff. I'll see on my new phone, see how well it works. But
Oh, you're still gonna get a new one?
I got one.
He got
Oh,
it. That flip phone.
Oh, the flip one. That's right. We spoke about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah. But if there's other launchers, first of all, my first thought is with this guy quitting Nova Launcher, my guess is that he's going to create another one. And now, unless he has part of a no compete in his contract, that's very possible. But there are a number of different launchers.
He's not even the original developer. He was just one of the
well,
last.
He says he's been working on it for years.
Oh, okay.
Says that they were all fired and he was the sole maintainer of the launcher. And so we'll see. There's plenty of other launchers. Beach.
I use
Projectivity.
There's Project Ivy, the Wolf Launcher. There's Nova Launch. Oh, I'm not Nova. I'm talking about Nova. There are a bunch of different launchers out there.
You guys use a lot of launchers on your phones?
No, not on my phone. Only on. Yeah. I hate. I'm not a fan of the Google TV UI. I don't like it.
Right, I know.
So I just like that modem. It's just simple, clean. I'm not having a bunch of devices on there. It's just simple, clean interface. So that's what I do. There's a shit ton of them. I played around with Projectivity, and there was too many freaking permissions they wanted. And I'm like, really? Why the hell do you need this? Why do you need to read my messages?
Right.
Why do you need to read my phone calls? So I'm like, no.
Yeah, and there are plenty, and to me, I would only put it on a TV on my Android box. I would never think about putting it on my phone.
I use them on. You know why? Because I with those launchers, I get to do things like have 2 rows that don't move on the bottom. You know what I'm saying? So having 2 rows like that, or adjusting how many rows I can have total. Yeah. Both up and down. There's a lot of things you can do. Changing the fonts, setting colors, or you could do a lot of things with your icons. That's why I like those launchers for the phones. Because you can do a lot of things.
Well, there's some of those options. So we'll go. We're gonna getting kind of going here. Yeah. We've got the couple sites of the week.
No, but before that, there's 2 things here you're missing.
Up.
Look up one.
I gotta go back to this tab.
Okay. Yeah.
Hey, Albert, you're frozen, eh?
I'm frozen.
His picture is. It doesn't matter.
Wow.
We hear him fine.
Yeah.
Audio's working fine.
Yeah.
I don't see the stars things.
No,
anymore.
not stars. The stars things are there. But I'm talking about if you look at the banners, the one above the Nova launcher one right now.
Oh, Tivimate.
Yep.
So Tivimate version 5.2 came out. Now, Beach, mine is updated, and I didn't see any differences. Beach, you tend to pay attention to little things.
No, I mean, I put it on in test because the main thing I would just want to make sure with the new version is going to work on my Android emulators, because sometimes there's a conflict. In the past, there was a conflict with BlueStacks, and you couldn't access the menu to easily pop up multi-view and stuff like that. So it's working fine on both that. But I mean, I've been using a lot for, I'm using a mod for when I did Football Sunday. But yeah, new version out, working fine.
All right. And then, the Red Zone. Red Zone's going to get full commercials. How do you, we've been doing the Red Zone, which I'll be honest, only the last few years have I started to use the Red Zone. And I actually like Red Zone. If I don't care about a certain game, the Red Zone is awesome because it's jumping from scoring events. And now are they going to do side by side? I mean, full commercials. That means I'm not able to see the games or see scores but it's all about the money.
I know somebody does manual Red Zone.
Yeah, because right now I know the Red Zone, this past one, it went side by side. It still kept going the Red Zone here, but then your ad was audio, where you got to listen to whatever the commercial was. So that's gonna suck, but I don't know. Sorry for the folks that
I think that really blows for all those people that spend that money on that. It's nuts.
It's not enough money. And again, when we talk about UFC, 7.7 billion, ESPN and anybody else that's doing the game that owns any of that knows the cost of this stuff is going to only go higher. So
let's say, for example, when we're watching UFC and we're watching on ESPN, and they have this one commercial that just sits there, just as a one picture that sits there, during the commercial break. Are you kidding me?
Or they loop the same freaking Burger King commercial 3 times.
My God! Oh, it's ridiculous.
It is they're gonna be about making some money. All right, let's go ahead because we're at quarter after. The voice AI things. What do you got going? I can't do the. You know what? I just thought about it. I can't do audio in here because.
Okay, we'll give you an example. That thing that Aubin just played with the Queen, saying Andrew. All right, that was made with this program.
Oh.
You go through there, and there's a ton of famous people. And you're limited to like 100 words you can use. So, I mean, there's, famous actors, there's political people, there's all kind of different people that you can use and do it. Some of them, the video will move. Unfortunately, the one with the Queen was just stagnant. But it's something to play around with. I mean, you've seen the ones I posted, like the one I did with Will Smith about my movie pick. Keep that goddamn movie pick out of your mouth.
Yeah.
And stuff like that. But yeah, you can just have fun and type in there what you want it to say. It'll do it, and it'll just records about like a little 8-second clip.
I like it. That's good. I definitely have to bookmark this. And the other site of the week. Football schedules. So I know that this was one that the Beach you suggested.
This is what I use. The NFL. And they also one for college. So you can just scroll down and Wow.
Whoa.
But anyway, what's nice is it tells you what channel it is, and all that good stuff. And I'm like, who the hell is that going?
Go
Why
ahead.
are we getting that?
It was Andrew.
It was Andrew.
All right.
Oh, okay.
All right, Andrew will
So-
have to unmute you. in a
But
minute.
anyways, it tells you, what time or what channel it's on, so you can look around and see you can find it.
Yeah, but
much.
the links will be down below
Yeah.
Yeah.
to the NFL, and then here goes one for the
Here's
college.
college.
Yep. So
And-
college comes in real handy. Once again, if you're fishing around for networks, so you know what channel it's going to be and what time it's on. So I find those are real handy. I keep them bookmarked on my phone because somebody's always calling me like, what channel and time's the Old Dominion game on? I
His
can't
family
find it.
members love him.
Oh,
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Football season is a love-hate relationship. I love it, but I hate all I do is get, because it's like I'm sitting there Sunday with Jason watching football, and I go, oh, there's my first text of the day. Oh, here's my second one.
Well,
Jeez.
hey, you at least think about it, Dave. You're back home now, and so it's closer for them to even come by. You know what I'm saying? So
No,
you
but
happy they're calling you.
it's my TRs from Virginia.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
My TRs. Honest to God, I spent 5 hours on the phone with them last
man.
week.
Oh.
One
Bless
getting
your
their
heart.
IPTV straight and one getting their Plex straight. I don't know how they do the things they do. But it just spends hours on the phone.
So I guess you're not going to walk them through how to change his password in Plex, huh?
Right.
No.
All right. We're
right.
gonna go ahead and
Echoey
roll
still?
into the.
Everything is it still an echo?
Oh,
No,
it's better.
no,
better
it's
now.
good
You're
now.
good now.
Perfect. All right,
You're good now.
I'm gonna go ahead and throw the. We're gonna go crank over to.
Yeah, before you do that,
Yeah.
look at the order of stuff.
Never mind. There's
You have a bunch of stuff there. You still
a
have to go.
bunch.
Yes.
I feel like a kid trying to do his homework.
If you just look and see, it's all there. So everyone else out there knows. Everything is listed right there that he just said.
Oh,
And he's still always going off in tangents. Just
it's like
going
beating
this
him with a
way
stick.
and that way.
All right, 1-star
Get him out.
reviews. You can't vote me out. You can't. I own the island. All right, here we go with 1-star reviews. So this was a little something that the guys came up with on our 1-star reviews. Thinking about how somebody, some of these people are idiots. So let's see. So there is poo in the kettle.
This is
Do
from
not.
the Bluebird Hotel in the UK.
Oh,
This is mine.
Oh, okay. Hey, you can read this. Read it with
It's
your.
not my
So you got
review.
the. It's not your review, but you got that accent, so you can read this.
Oh, well, I'll try. Right, 2 seconds. There's poo in the kettle, right? Do not stay in this absolute dump of a hotel. And I use the term hotel very loosely. I cannot convey strongly enough how disgusting this place is. Blood-stained headboards that have clearly been since the World War, the first one. Rude staff. Windows that won't close. No hot water. Broken furniture. Dirty utensils. Broken light fixings. And actual poo in the kettle. Pretty
Like
sure
who?
I'm going.
Like it. Can you? I need to get my poo and put it in the kettle.
How do you know that's like? What, Anna? Like, oh god, the toilet's blocked. I'll just shit in the kettle. Pretty sure I'm going to end up with some sort of rash disease due to saturation conditions similar to those of the homeless crackhead. In summary, this place is a complete hole. It's still got 1 star.
Yeah.
One
Yeah.
star, one star review.
All right. Oh, well, hold on a second. Oh, this is a whole lot of reading here. So this is let's see, the 4 Seasons Resort Ontario Ontario.
Orlando.
Anytime I see it's in Ontario. All right. Says truly dreadful experience as a non-residential guest during what was supposed to be a very special day out for my daughters and me. Booked 4 season spa treatments with good expectations. Treatments, 220 each. Fill in an iPad form on arrival with check boxes on what we would like to be covered in the treatment, hand massage, foot massage, exfoliation, etc. No prices beside the check boxes other than the 2 unusual CBD treatments, which did not state prices beside them. At the end of the short massage, approximately 40 minutes each in duration, not 50 per booking, handed a bill with $300 extra added extra. No extra time added, but the boxes checked apparently attracted $30 each decite, each lasting approximately 30. Decite? Each decite? What the hell's a decite?
No, I think they just meant to put, despite like the check boxes apparently attached $30.
Yeah, I've never heard of a decite.
Lasting approximately 30 seconds.
And a quick hand massage. Woo!
All right.
Whoa!
That's where the extra $30 came from.
I need more than 30 seconds. Which are standard during a $220 full body massage. After much discussion, the spa agreed to not charge for the extra treatments, as the iPad was not clear that these were included as additional costs. No part of the book treatment. Okay, not great, but let's go to lunch. After lunch, as soon as we sat down at a nearly empty adult pool for guests, we were asked to leave as one of our daughters was 20 and a half years old. Even after we were advised by spa, it was okay to be there for a couple hours as long as no alcohol. She doesn't drink alcohol. We were then moved to a loud kids pool area as a special one-off arrangement. We have arranged, excuse me, my headphone got caught. We had arranged to be picked up later by a golfing husband, so no choice than to experience sitting at a kids pool feeling completely ripped off and unwelcome. For all of our years of staying in a 5-star, this is hands down not. Staff were all lovely and food nice, so it helped what we were otherwise a sad waste of a precious vacation day. I have not written a review in many years despite being a frequent traveler. I would like the hotel and the potential future visitors to learn from a guest experience that below a 1,000 down, you can't wait to leave.
Jesus, that was a lot.
It was.
Yeah.
First of all, our 1-star reviews need to be shorter words.
Okay, I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
right. Jesus Christ.
and no long words.
Like, went to a hotel, there was shit in the kettle. End of the review.
Well, the big thing is, you notice the big difference between the review that was written by somebody in the UK, no grammatical mistakes, worded well, nothing, and then the American one was a shitstorm. So there you go.
Yeah, I got to the end of that one and I was like, what's happened?
Yeah, what's the problem? I forgot where I started. Okay.
Now the good thing
The
is
UK one was just like, oh bloody hell, there's shit in the kettle. I guess we can't have a cup of tea. Oh well, I'll go to bed.
Well, just put the
thing
kettle
is,
beside
my
you.
sister and sister-in-law are going down to Orlando next May. So now I know where to get them a spot treatment at.
Make sure they know how to use an iPad and check the right boxes.
Yeah.
So, all right. So we got that. Aubin, the events for the weekend.
Yeah, we have the. Oh, I'm trying to get down to them. Sorry. Okay, we have this weekend. is Noche UFC.
Nocha out of the
Noche,
dome.
Noche,
Noche.
Noche UFC.
Noche to
It's
you.
Lopez versus Silva. Noche versus Silva. Lopez versus Silva tomorrow in San Antonio, Texas. The main card starts at 6 p.m. and the prelims are at 3 p.m. Eastern.
Oh.
And then we have tomorrow also, like I said before, the Canelo Crawford fight. That's going to be in Vegas also. It's the estimated ring walk is going to be at 11:30 p.m. Eastern. And the broadcast for the whole thing is going to start at 9 p.m. Eastern, to get all the other fights in there. For the UK people, that'll be their Sunday at 2 a.m. It's a Netflix event, so we'll see how it goes.
Walk-in will be at 4:30. Andrew.
We got bare knuckles 80 tonight.
Make sure
we have bare knuckles 80 tonight at 7 o'clock.
Bare knuckle. All right, bare knuckle tonight.
Bare knuckle tonight. And now we have the wheel. On the wheel, we have Andrew in green with Thunderbolts. I'm in purple with Straw. Dabs is in red with F1. What do we got here? Eddie's in gray with highest to lowest. The Beach is in blue with Nobody 2. Jason is in yellow with Heads of State.
Heads of State. Wow. Yeah. Oh, that's okay. A little bit of an older one. A lot of good movies are dropping.
Yeah, is that an older one? That Heads of State? Isn't it?
Yeah, that was when did John Cena?
Older.
I say older. I'm saying like 2 months
okay,
ago.
okay.
Yeah, a couple months old.
Yeah.
Say.
Okay.
Yeah, let's spin it. So we'll see what we got to watch for next week.
Oh, don't you fucking stop.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, Beach.
Well, I hope you want to watch this one.
I mean, I do too. I was like,
I've seen it. Oh, I can't wait. I can't wait.
I haven't watched it yet.
Let me pull this up here, folks, so you make sure that you're picking the right one. So Nobody 2 is the movie for next week. This just dropped, the sequel from the big hit Nobody, and we're gonna find out if this matches or can compete with the original. So I can't wait. Amazon Prime.
Minutes at least.
Amazon Prime, $25.
To rent it?
Yeah.
To rent it.
It says rent or buy. I don't know.
Rent or buy.
Yeah.
Wow,
you don't
20.
buy it on Prime Video. You might think you're buying it. They still own it.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, they still own it.
Okay. All right. Let's go ahead and we're just gonna jump in. We're not gonna do the intro for Player Pass. Let's just get us going on. Let's get us going on Superman. Superman is our movie of the week. Yes, we got that going. So Superman is the play of the. This is going to be play or pass. So we're going to discuss what our thoughts of this movie are, and
go ahead.
We're going to see what everybody thinks, and at the end we'll vote on if it was a play or a pass. All right, you guys go ahead.
Before you do that, I just got to just jump this over here to the other stage. Okay, there we go.
I gotta make sure I vote.
Yeah. Why isn't?
Oh God, I voted.
I hope everyone voted.
Yep, I voted.
I
got it. All right.
Oh shit.
Hold on.
Oh yeah, I did vote. Oh, did I?
Or did I?
Oh God, I better check.
So far, 13 people voted.
Oh dear me. Yep, I have voted no.
Okay.
You guys had months to do this.
Well,
we did.
Oh, I've got some news for you, Open.
2 weeks. 2 weeks. Sorry, 2 weeks.
I have some news for you. I actually
Okay.
still haven't. I've still got 19 minutes of this movie left to watch.
It was a bit long.
You know what? You got to stop playing darts.
Yeah.
Oh God, is that the sacrifice? I'm gonna have to quit the
Yeah.
show, guys.
Well, Beach, was giving up pinball, so
Yep.
I guess
Yeah.
you gotta give up darts.
Yeah.
All right. So, what's our thoughts on this? Who wants to be first on this movie? Who wants to jump in the water first? I mean, I will, but I don't. I'm giving everybody.
As the Marvel guy, I guess I can. This is DC.
Yep.
I've actually enjoyed this movie. I like the fact that it just dives straight into it, and it's not like, oh, it's retelling the whole story of Superman again that everybody already knows. I just like, and I thought I was a bit worried, obviously, about the actor because everyone just wants Henry Cavill to be the Superman, but I thought it was good. I like the addition of the dog.
Yeah.
I thought what's the guy that plays Lex? He's the British guy kid, isn't he? He was good.
Nicholas Hurt.
Yeah, Nicholas Holt. Yeah, he's good. He was good. He's a good actor. I like him. Yeah, I not much else to say really. I just like the fact that it kind of felt like a TV show type thing. Whereas you're diving into the next episode of Superman, and it's not just like, oh, this is the very beginning, this is what happens, and you're like, oh yeah, I get it. Because I think if they did that, you would get bored very quickly and very early because you're like, I've already seen this in about 7 other Superman movies.
Yeah.
So yeah, I did enjoy it, and I like this. I like the addition of the what was the Green Lantern the little gang called again? It's something to do with it. It was something to do. There was some. Oh, it was it's something
the Justice
to do with
Gang.
the Justice Gang. The Justice Gang. Thought that was funny. But yeah, I did like it, and I'm enjoying it. I'm gonna have to watch the rest. I can't mute. I've closed this thing up and I can't mute. I might have to leave and come back.
All right.
Are you done?
So, since Andrew's done. All right. I didn't like it. All right. Reason I didn't like it. Who the hell are all these other people? I felt like I was watching a episode of Gen V because now there's all these other super people with these superpowers that who the hell are they? Where the hell did they come from? Watching Superman getting his ass kicked every 30 seconds and then just don't know who all these other characters. I never felt so lost watching a movie as what the hell's going on. So I just couldn't understand who are these people. I'm not a DC fan, and just I didn't enjoy it.
With you on that. I felt like that also. I hate Superman was like one of my biggest heroes as a kid growing up. I loved the comic books. But for me to watch a movie and watch Superman get his ass kicked, I can't. I'm done with it. It was bad enough watching the Superman Batman, and they did that, and then here with this movie, they're going and doing it. Really, go and find some kryptonite for me. Really, truly, go and find kryptonite. You can't. Okay, why are they making Superman have to spit up blood? Is just not. No one can do that to him. He's invincible. No one is supposed to be able to beat him. That's the only thing that bugged me about the movie.
Do you not think though, if they don't put jeopardy in these movies, then what's the point?
Yeah, because Superman be just whooping ass all the time.
Yeah,
It's
but he's
like you,
supposed to
it's
be whooping
yeah,
ass.
yeah, I know, but it's just too predictable. It's like, right, well, I know what's going to happen. Why am I going to bother watching it?
I guess that you never watched any of the Adventures of Superman shows that were on TV in black and white because you won't even
Oh,
watch. You
yeah,
know,
it might also have something to do
Is
with
that
the
in
fact that I probably
4K?
wasn't alive.
yeah, right. I know, but you
Do you
know,
know which? Do you know which
people watch
Superman?
every week. Yeah.
Christopher Reeves is the one that I grew up on,
Hmm.
and then obviously you watch the TV show with what's his name, Dean,
Dean
somebody
Payne. Dean Payne.
Kane, yeah,
And did you watch the other one also? The one with
Smallville.
Smallville, because he was great.
I think I watched
I
a
would
little
have
bit of that.
I would have liked to see him as Superman. I think he would have been great. Every time I watched that show, I always thought, he really would have been a good Superman. But I don't like how they write this like that. It just it was a good movie. It was great to see, the dog. Great to see, his, Supergirl. But to do this to Superman and like you made him look like a schmuck to me. He looked like a moron with his hair the way it was. As soon as I saw his hair, I was like, "What the hell? What the hell is this?" You know?
Wait a minute. I didn't even notice his hair. What the
You didn't notice
hell?
it? I noticed his hair. It drove me crazy.
I
throughout the
mean,
whole
hold
movie.
on a minute. Hold on a minute. I gotta
It
like
drove
look
me
at
nuts.
this.
It drove me nuts.
What
I'm like,
the
what the hell
hell?
is that?
He got the
What
little
is that?
curl like
A
Superman
curl,
always
not a,
had.
not no, not a curl like real Superman. No,
Not like the real one.
nope.
The real Superman.
Real.
Unlike this guy, he's a poser. Where's the real one?
Yeah.
This guy's a fake.
He don't have does he have pomade in that hair, or is that
Real cream.
no, what's the other, what was a dandy Dapper Dan? Is that a Dapper Dan man? I'm a Dapper Dan man.
What that mean, me?
What do you think of the suit?
Yeah, I didn't mind the suit. I mean, it's got that weird texture look to it. I mean, we can't keep rehashing and just redoing the exact same thing.
I can't remember, but I think that they put the flag on. I mean, the S on the cape. There's an S on the cape.
Yes.
They put that back in. At least.
And he's wearing the underoos bottoms, the red on the outside. That was a big, because that's more
That was a
authentic
big
to the
thing.
comic book.
Right.
Yeah. So
Before we jump into the rest of the reviews, just a quick question: should they make another like Superman, or should this be the last?
No, make another.
No,
They have to
Oh,
make
there's
more.
another
They
one
already
in the
are.
works. They said, yeah, there's
Yep.
another one.
Yeah, you can't stop.
One in the works.
Yeah, but you think like this iteration of Superman? Do you think this should be the last iteration of Superman, or do you think they should like reboot it again?
Oh, everything gets rebooted. Just
Yeah.
give it 15, 20 years.
Mm-hmm.
They put it this way, Hollywood doesn't take risks on new scripts anymore. They'll dig through their vault and keep remaking the same shit over and over.
Yeah.
Well, for me,
yeah. Go ahead.
yeah, for me, I think there was too much hype about this film. I was going into the film, I was saying, well, it's going to beat all the other ones, but it didn't really work out for me because there's too much. The CGI in this was on steroids. Like you couldn't imagine anything that what they've done with the CGI.
Portrait. Yeah.
But the costumes, I like the costumes, except the costume with the black guy, with the mask, that I like. Yep. Okay, that was good. But besides that, there was like, so costumes in it. The visual effects was great. I was decided, I don't know if I really liked it or not. I liked it, but I wouldn't watch it again. No, that's good for me.
Jason?
I liked it. I kind of agree with Andrew. I'm glad they didn't try and reboot it, like they did with Henry Cavill and stuff like that. So it was kind of nice to see him. I mean, I'm a James Gunn fan. I liked him in Marvel stuff. I liked him in the other movies he's done. And it was nice to see his spin on the Superman. You know, he brings in that kind of humorous side into it, so you get some comedy, and he's got his way of doing the movies where, you know, unfortunately Auburn Superman gets beat down because that's the way Gunn likes to run it. You know, you kind of feel bad for the hero, and then he makes the big comeback at the end and realize he's the Superman that you thought he always was. That's his. I mean, that's the way the superhero movies are going. They've learned that that's the kind of way to do the movie and to write it to get the big audiences and bring the big money in. And in the end, that's all they really care about.
He invaded his house. Okay, his house. Okay, that wouldn't happen in the real world. Okay, Superman's dog would have busted some ass. Okay, you know what I mean?
And he cracks me up. The real world. In the real world, Superman
the real world.
in
In the real world,
Superman's
not
house
nothing.
was sacred. In the
Right,
real
it
world.
was.
Wasn't it just because that guy was a clone?
Yeah, well, that's just ridiculous.
I mean, one of the things I did enjoy in this was, once again, Alan Tudyk playing a freaking robot.
Yeah.
You know, hearing his voice coming out, I'm having flash in his eye, robot.
And that was one thing I didn't understand, was like the robot. Like, where did the robot come from?
He made him.
Yeah.
Superman made him. He could make everything.
Yeah.
And
Well,
he had to
I
have
think the other
someone
one-
taking care of his ice castle.
Why they didn't? It was fine on its own in the other movies.
Yeah, well, this time he
Poor
needed
thing,
someone
this
cleaning
Superman's got
up.
a dog.
Immigration's been cutting down on some of the help, so he had to build
Someone's
his
gotta
own
feed his dog.
robots. Someone had to feed the dog.
That dog doing the super shit all over his house, all over the fortress of.
God, imagine having to clean up the super shit. Jesus.
Yeah,
Well, I did like the way they portrayed Supergirl at the end because,
Yeah.
you know, she's always been Miss Wholesome, red, white, blue American, and now she's a bratty college kid coming home drunk from partying at some planet. And
yeah.
I got a kick out of that.
Well, that's the way they do. They do all the teenagers in movies. You know, you gotta hate. Like, I almost hate most teenagers that are in a movie because the character is just terrible. Just this like bratty little kid. It's
Well, that's what they are today.
well, there's a lot that are like that. It's all about
well.
them and
Yeah, and that's why they're changing the stuff up for them. But you know, for people like me that you know, own the old books, okay, and I can still smell the bubblegum pack that was on the paper. You know what I'm saying? That's the way I believe Superman should be. You know.
well, for me, I liked it. Can't say I loved it. I liked it. I thought the tongue in cheek with the Justice Gang. I thought they were funny. The dog was okay to me. I was fine with the dog, and Supergirl popping in there for a minute. I'm like, all right, well, she's going to be in the next one. And I thought, again, the guy that played Luthor or Lex Luthor, I liked him. I thought he did a really good job. And it had enough comedy, lightheartedness, but then the part where Superman's questioning himself, questioning who he is and is he who he is or who his parents wanted him to be. And maybe that's a story that is trying to say that, hey, your parents could want you to be this, but it's up to you to who you are. And in this, we saw that maybe, because we don't know, because it was AI came up with what his parents said and the part that was corrupted, but supposedly, you know, go there and run that planet, and him being his own person. Yeah, all right. See y'all. All right, so I think that it could have been a little bit better for me, but also you guys got to remember, these movies are not made for us. They're not. They're made for the tween 20. So those kids in the 8 to 30 is who these movies are made for. So none of them remember the comic book. None of them, you know, maybe they remember the one from the 70s, but probably not. They remember the Superman versus Batman, maybe, and that's about it. So where we bring in our old baggage of what we wanted from the old ones is not, well, in movies, that's not coming over, because it's like that. We don't need that. We're going for we got to go for the newer kids, because guess what? You aren't buying a Superman a lunchbox.
Yep.
You're not buying a Superman backpack. You're not buying a Superman t-shirt.
No.
But those kids are. So I get it. So to me, when I watch these and there's parts that don't reach me, it's probably a reason. I'm just not in that age. But I thought with the Green Lantern, I thought he was funny. I thought, again, with the robot number 4, I thought he did a good job with, you know, that comedy of. So I chuckled enough, laughed enough. And if I don't try to bring what it used to be to this, and that's, I try to, it's not that. I mean, Guardians of the Galaxy. So if they came up with a third one of Guardians of the Galaxy, yes, I'm going to expect them to stay relevant to what Guardians of the Galaxy is, because it's so recent.
There is 3?
Huh?
There is 3, isn't there?
Yeah, there is.
Oh, well, our fourth one. So but my point is that if I go back and say, let's go pull a movie from the 1970s or the 80s, and is it going to be the same today? Well, no, you got to change that, because the target audience. I think Gunn does a good enough job on this stuff. Yes, I could pick apart. I liked Superman's dad. I thought some of his advice was good, and so I don't know. I liked it. There was parts that were kind of like this scene where it was like going into the abyss. I thought that went on a little too long, where the planet was ripping in half. And that went on and on and on and on. I'm like, you know, isn't it being sucked into a black hole by now? But I can enjoy it. The guy here, what's it?
He was good.
I liked him.
I liked his character.
I liked it. He was sarcastic, you know, because he's
like
so
dry.
smart. You know, I liked it. So, you know, not a 10, but it's good.
And was this the first official James Gunn DC movie?
Yes.
Yeah. So it's just a starter of what he's gonna bring. It's like a teaser, I guess.
And he's linking into he's got Peacemaker linked into this, as well as Peacemakers in Green Lantern and all in the Hawk Girl, I never even knew about Hawk Girl, but I had a Marvel DC expert that was sitting beside me on the couch. So I'm like, who the hell is this? She goes, Hawk Girl. I'm like, what? And she's like, ah! I'm like, oh no.
Yeah, it's gonna be. I think it's still going to be hard from the
Hawk 2. It was Hawk 2 Girl.
I don't even remember her in the comic books, in the Hawkman comic books.
Well, maybe it was in the cartoons, because Blue knew.
Oh, you mustn't have been a true fan.
It had to be in like the 70s. Super Friends type shit, right?
That came out. Super Friends and shit.
You know how we talked about like the target audience and stuff.
Yeah.
The dog's pretty much just in there for toy sales.
Yeah.
Yep.
So that's why I don't know. We gotta not. You got to look at who it is, and it wasn't bad. The script wasn't bad.
No,
Um,
it wasn't bad. You know, trust me, I enjoyed the movie because I do love Superman, but I just don't like. Yeah, I was so turned off by all of these. Oh, you're reducing him down to like he was a normal human being. No, he's invincible. Okay, the man can fly up into space, and
Well,
not it's not bothering him.
have you seen that edited video someone did of like it's Superman saving people, but he's actually failed. It's do you know the scene where he's like where where that little monster turns into a massive monster and it's like and he's like saves the woman and he puts her up on the building and stuff.
Right.
And it's like someone edited it so like every time he saves someone or something, it still ended up getting killed.
Oh
Be
gosh. At least he didn't carry a wand, right?
You and your Harry Potter hate.
Wait until they bring out the gun version of this. Superman, but with
what's
gun.
the new version of the Harry Potter stuff? They're redoing it, right?
The TV show.
TV show, right?
TV
Yeah.
show.
I hear that they're building this whole huge thing for it, for all the kids that are in it have to go to school. They like had to create a huge school for these kids because they plan on them being there for over 10 years. I was like, wow. Couldn't believe
Gotta
that.
be some money in there.
Yeah. If you're gonna lose your kid for that long of a time doing a show, and want to make sure that they get some type of school knowledge.
Is it going to go on for 10 years?
I guess so. The way some of these other series are going on, look how long some of these series go on for.
But it just all depends on the first. Like, surely it's not signed up for like 10 years.
Right?
Surely
No,
it's only signed up for
right. But someone somewhere is thinking that it's going to go that long.
Yeah.
Because it's Harry Potter stuff, But I don't know. Is it going to be a reboot or are they going to,
From what I've seen, like it seems to be following the same. It just seems to be following the books and all the rest the same as the movie characters.
Yeah, because I saw John Lithgow. I think isn't he going to be Dumbledore or something?
Yeah.
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 Oh.
So, wait a minute. I thought this
And I
was
like
Lady
him.
Gaga. Angela Seraphine. I thought that was Lady Gaga. I swear I did. I was like, Lady Gaga's in this? Now Bradley Cooper's in it.
Yeah.
I'm like, well, look at there. There's a little reunion. But I guess not. Damn. But she did have a big nose.
Yeah.
All right. Sorry. All right. So we're going to go ahead and throw in our part where we're doing, is this a play or a pass? And if you can vote, if you want to vote also on our Telegram room, those links are down below. All the links are down there below. You guys over in the side chat, post a play means you would recommend this to people. Pass is that, hey, hope it dies a kryptonite death at the bottom of the ocean. Bottom of the ocean. All right. Let me back her up here, and then we will. All right. Let me back us here. All right. So, what are we thinking, gentlemen? Let me see who's first. So, Andrew, you're at the list in there.
I'm
What
always
do you
at the
give this? A
bottom.
play or pass?
It's not the best Spider-Man. It's not the best Superman. See, I got Spider-Man on the brain.
Yeah, you're waiting.
It's not the best Superman movie for sure, but I did enjoy it, and I have enjoyed it. So I'm gonna give it a play.
All right. Look at Stan.
He
Paul
dies
both
at
gave
the
him-
end, right? Right,
So-
Andrew? He dies at
yeah.
the end since you got like 15 minutes left to watch.
So there won't be, it's actually 19 minutes. But you already spoiled that anyway when you mentioned Supergirl.
So, all right. So Stan and Paul both give it passes. So Heel's a pass. Beach, what are you thinking on this, bud?
Pass.
Pass. Okay. Mr. Eddie, what are you thinking? Play or pass?
Well, yesterday when I was watching the movie, I was talking to my sons. He said, "What are you watching the movie for?" I said, "I'm watching for play or pass." He said, "What's the movie?" I said, "Superman." He said, "Don't waste your time." So I give it a play, but I wouldn't look at it. I wouldn't. Yeah, I'd give it a play, but I wouldn't look at it again.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Big Daddy Spider.
Yeah, I'm definitely giving it a play. I liked it. I was happy with it. You know, I went and saw it at the movie theater, watched it again in big screen. It was going to actually watch it a second time in big screen. So I think it's a worthwhile movie.
Okay. All right. Look at Leon. Holy moly.
Wow.
Look at these passes.
Thank
How are
you.
you doing? I'm
My
glad to
past
see that you're
brothers.
alive.
See, damn it. They need to be voting there in the player pass room.
Yeah, I got bad news for all these people saying pass.
All right. Auburn.
Yeah, I know.
Auburn, play or pass, bud?
First off, I want to say, Leon, I'm glad to see you here.
Yeah.
We miss you dearly. If you get a chance, try to jump in tomorrow. There's fights tomorrow. I'd say it's a soft play for me. It's really a pass for me, but I don't want to, for me to give passes, it just doesn't happen because I love Superman. He's like one of my favorite. He's like my second favorite character. I'm gonna have to give it a play.
Play?
It was no, it's a pass. I'm sorry.
What?
It's a pass.
How did you vote in player pass?
Man.
I voted pass. So
Man,
I was just changing the criteria here because I thought it was if you'd recommend it.
Yeah, if you,
I don't think you'd recommend it to somebody who likes Superman.
Oh, okay, that's true. If it's a recommendation, I guess I. No,
Look at his ballot. I'm thinking this mug's ballot is like in and out of the box. You want to talk about corrupt ballots, and these votes are all corrupt.
No,
he mailed his ballot in.
I voted pass in the.
Well, you got to stick with it, I guess.
Stick with
right.
it. Yeah.
You guys are a hard crowd. Hard crowd. Oh my god. I'm gonna give it a play. I mean, like I said, it was enjoyable enough. I've watched it a couple times now, and we liked it. I know that could have been a little different, but no movie is perfect. So and especially when you're doing remakes. I mean, remaking enough times, you can't help it. You can't help it to. You're not going to make everybody happy when you're doing remakes. You're going to piss off the old people and the new people. So it's all good. So. All right, so we've got a number of passes here on the side. Like only one. Nick was the only one to give it a play. Everybody else that's in the side chat over here were all passes. And so when we go to the Telegram room, because that's where our votes count, we don't count no other votes. So what did the official vote? What did we
11-4. 11 plays, 4 passes. So.
11 plays. Okay. Wow. This is what you get. All right. Well,
why were you using that one?
Well, that was the first one at the top of the list.
Well, hold on. No.
Is there another one?
I think there was. Yeah.
There's 2 new ones. There's 3 new ones.
There's 3 new ones.
I'm looking in our.
But somebody was complaining about those, so I fixed them.
Yeah.
Man, I don't think it was added.
Hold on, let me look at the bottom. Is it on the bottom?
No.
I swear I put it up there. Unless I pulled it out because you didn't show up last week.
Oh, damn, you guys are hard. Man, my power gets knocked off for 3 hours.
You gotta be ready for the 5th, we gotta be there,
Yeah.
And I gave you guys an extra week. You're welcome.
No, it would have been nice if I would have known before. I did all the work the night before, huh?
But you didn't have to prep for this week. That's what. You're welcome.
Okay.
I
mean-
did still have to because I had to change dates.
I mean, there was a vacation from the show that didn't stop me from freaking working on this
Right,
show.
we were still working.
Jesus Christ. I'm
Yep.
sending Auburn back and forth files. Like, well, how do you
Yep.
like this? How's this look? Oh, okay, so change that.
See, it ain't me. It ain't me. I'm happy with whatever I get, guys. You turn in whatever, and I'm accepting.
Well, like I
I'm
said,
not critical.
there was a certain person on the panel who'd made a comment on some things that should be changed. They wanted to see improvements. The same person who wanted an intro.
Please welcome one of my most loyal subjects, the man, the myth, the Duke of Darts, ARB.
I like that. We're gonna have to use that on a regular. I'm
Trying to
gonna
improve the production value. That's
we're
all.
moving that to the front. We're moving that to the top of my.
I need to, every
images.
time I enter, that has to be played. Otherwise, I'll leave.
It's gonna be.
Yeah.
We're doing it. I like it.
What about the other one, the beach? The one, Snoop Dogg.
No,
Well, thank you for spoiling the surprise.
spoiling
Eddie.
it. You know, thanks, Eddie. Now you're making us have to do more work.
Well, okay,
Oh.
Auburn might as well show them that
No,
one. since-
it's not even up there. I put
Is
it.
it? It's,
Okay.
I
I
don't
tucked
see
it away.
He hit it. I don't see nothing.
It's in the vault.
Oh well,
It's in
just
the
a teaser.
it's in the-
It's
it's in
not.
the
It doesn't give
Disney
anything
vault.
away.
Nope, it's in the Disney vault. You're gonna have to wait until next week maybe.
You're gonna have to get Streaming Matters Plus.
Yeah.
Yeah. You gotta. No, you gotta join my. What's it?
Your Patreon.
Patreon. You gotta join my Patreon. Sign up every month so you get
Oh my
get exclusive rights. No, I you know what? It's all good. I enjoy it, and I think and we're old, to be honest, Beach.
Yeah.
So I'll forget that there's something new coming anyway. So
Yeah, I know you will.
I'll be
So
like,
where's
oh,
the name?
something new. I didn't
New.
even. Oh, we told you last week. Oh, that's right. You did tell me.
It's like getting a toy for your dog, and you give the dog the toy, and you take it away like in the middle of the night, and then the next day you had to pull it out again.
Something new and shiny.
Something new. Yep.
Yeah. No,
But it's like at the end of the intro now when it comes up, and it just as I changed that, and you saw the Streaming Matters one at the very ending instead of the pirate flag. All right, there are now 11 new endings.
Ooh, we got fancy new
Okay.
endings.
You got
Outros.
one now, so there's 10 more.
Okay, folks.
Yeah.
We got 10 more outros that are going to be coming. So you got to hang out for the end of the show to hear the outro. So we got customized and we have intros and outros customized every week. Who else does that? Who else does that? Nobody. But that's why I only have 13 grand.
Some other people doing it. Once we leave,
Not millions like those other guys
we didn't
do it.
make anything. Right.
Stick
We could go to those
around for
guys-
the close. That's special too.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. So is that show close? So is there the outro and then the show close?
Just do the outro. Just do
Okay.
the outro.
Just the outro.
But
Okay.
before
Well,
don't do
that's
it.
gonna
no,
add
not
like
a second.
You've added like another hour onto the show. All these bloody extra videos.
They did.
It'll be
They
2
were- they
a.m.
were-
by the time I get to bed.
No, they were hoping that I would have less time to talk. That's what they were doing.
Yeah.
Yep.
I know the
Yeah.
game. I know
Yeah,
the game.
because we're gonna take over and just do the show in 10 minutes time, and people don't have to hear you yapping.
And then have like a
Yapping.
45-minute outro,
Yeah.
which we'll end up. Well, next week we'll be doing a review on the outro. It'll be that
Yeah.
long.
That's like, well, put it this way. It's come to the point where Google has blacklisted me from using VO3 anymore. They have kicked me off their AI model,
God.
so I cannot use it anymore.
You're like me with fucking YouTube. Holy jeez.
Yeah.
All right. Before we leave, anything we want to touch base on before we head up out of here?
Okay. Well, we going in order, or
Was there, Alvin, did you load that other one, the DGFP video?
I'd say send me a quick message. Can't think of what that is. You know me and my memory.
See, I'm looking. I see some pirate stuff right now.
No, I took stuff out.
Yeah, it's the only ones I see.
So this is all because I had everything set up last week because since I didn't.
All right, look,
Giving him an extra week, it got broke, got lost.
All
got
he
lost
had to
in the mail.
all he had to do was just pick up the phone.
2.
That's all
No.
Pick up the
Telegram. Do you see the message I sent you?
yeah.
Telegram?
Okay. Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah.
If not, we'll just load it
Yeah.
next week.
I will. I'll. I can throw it in now.
Hold
on.
Christopher Reeve got beat in every Superman movie until the end. Look at Michael said, y'all need to go back and check your history.
But Andrew, you never saw any of the original Supermans
From what year?
from 50s? They're black and white.
No.
Come on, brother. I'm
I don't
40
even
years
watch
old.
the black and white.
Did
I
you
ain't
go-
watching no
you-
damn
you
black
didn't-
and white.
Wait, you didn't watch the black and white Superman?
I'm
This is
40
like
years old. I'm
Listen.
40.
Okay, you're 40. Okay, Todd, this goes back to you with your color pictures that you had.
I don't like I don't like I don't like
not
black and white.
watching, and not watching. Oh my gosh,
I don't like
can't
black and
believe
white. I'm prejudiced. I don't like black and white.
Auburn, you don't have him in 4K on your Plex server, so you know he's not going to watch it.
I ain't watching that shit.
Yeah.
No.
All right. Talking about we did this the other sports stuff. But did we do anything about the football games? Because what do we have? Is college back or what?
Oh
yeah, everything's back.
All right,
Everything.
hold on.
Oh, so now I got to come up with my locks.
Yeah, now we got to hear your locks.
My locks picks. All right. Let me hold on a second. Let me take a look at my my lock for this week, where you can take it and bet it, and you will be a winner. Hold on a second. Let me look at my fantasy. Let me lock this one in, folks. Let me tell you this: Miami will go down to New England. I can expect a double-digit win by the Patriots against Miami. Miami Dolphins are going down because this is the year Miami is going to suck hind titty more than they did prior. So that right there, that's my lock. I'm gonna go with that. And then Buffalo is up against the Jets. I mean, so. And another pick. I'm going to throw this one out there. I think we might see the Lions lose this week again. I think we might see that. So, all right, those are my only two picks. I'm going with that. I'm going on the limb. The one was an easy one, but the Lions, I'm going to go with the Lions losing to Chicago. It's going to happen. Okay. All right. We have anything else?
Yeah, one other
No.
thing. I just want to know if anyone else out there, because I heard some disturbing news the other day, about 2 days ago, about Tyler Perry. Has anyone heard anything about Tyler Perry being a rapist?
A rapist?
I mean, he has that actor has that sexual assault lawsuit against him, saying that he, did
Right,
whatever to him and stuff.
but you don't hear this. You would figure this would be all over TMZ or
exactly.
something, and it's not. And I can't understand for the life of me why it's not. So I just wanted to know if anyone out there might have heard something that why I the hell I'm not seeing any of this.
It only
Well,
came
you know,
out-
it's the liberal media keeping that stuff down. I'm sorry, I can't even say that with a straight face, but yeah, there'll be people be like, "That's the liberal media. That's what's got it all hiding all the stuff that they don't want nobody to know about."
Because
So-
Tyler Perry's got another Medea coming up.
Yeah.
And you know what? It goes back to like this. Let's say that it's true. You know what? If that's Tyler Perry's business, that's Tyler Perry's business. The guy said no. All right. No
Why they
said
come
now.
back the next night?
The guy came back. Yeah. Well, that happens a lot of times in rape cases. So, yeah, but I don't know. I mean, you know, if Tyler wanted to be, if Tyler like that, well, then that's what Tyler. Don't sweat off me. And it wasn't like the guy was drugged and I don't know.
Could it be a money grab?
Yeah, of
It
course
is.
it
He
could.
wants
Oh,
260
hell yeah.
million.
Money grab.
Yeah.
260 million he wants from him.
Yeah.
Man, hey, I'd sue Dab for sexual harassment if I think I'd get more than a box of fucking Timbits, donuts.
Right.
Jesus Christ.
Here you go.
Hey, you might
you go,
you might get a free super box, Dave.
Hey, Nutty Buddies. There you go.
Oh, they Nutty Buddies are good. Don't be knocking the Nutty.
I'm not. I actually that was imported. I brought that's an import.
You didn't grab some moon pies?
No. We got the brownies. I got Swiss rolls, and then we're gonna hold an experiment in my class. We're gonna compare the Fruit Loops.
Oh, you haven't done
The
that
U.S. versus not yet. I'm in another month or so. We'll make it a math project.
yet? Okay.
Okay.
Compare.
You want it to grow. What you need to do, I don't know if you ever watched that YouTube, it's Jolly. It's called Jolly. These English guys, they go into a British school and they'll give these British school kids, like Popeyes, or give them like biscuits and gravy, give them all this American stuff, give them like root beer. And it's kind of interesting. So you could do that with Canadian students, give them stuff from America, and you would get millions of views.
Yeah, but you can't film young people. Yeah, that's a negative. And look at got Gail's eyes opened up when we talked about a free super box because she knows.
Yeah.
She knows. So all right, let's go ahead and get up out of here. Let's get out of here. So you got the fights on tonight, bare knuckles tonight. Are we going to be doing anybody doing big screen tonight? I heard you're going to do it tomorrow. Tomorrow for sure.
Yeah, I have a couple of things I gotta take care of tonight still.
Okay. So if you have an Oculus, I'm telling you, the links are down below. Join our Oculus streamers room, and you'll be able to find out when we're streaming fighting events. Or I know Beach he was doing some NFL last Sunday. He may be doing college tomorrow. I don't know. In big screen. So definitely check it out. Join us on big screen because it is fun times if you have an Oculus. And that's all we got, boys.
Right.
Yeah.
All right, let's sign out of here.
Wait, hold on. Yeah. You can decide. What did you forget in 2 months? Did you forget that you all of a sudden now you can't let everyone say thank you and good night?
I did. I said it. I gave everyone.
Hell? What in the hell?
Right.
These kids must be running all over you in school because you must have came back and you must have said, "Well, kids, I like smoking silver good shit."
Let me tell you. Hey, it is close time to. This box has been sitting there telling me I need to get outside.
That's right.
Okay, I know we.
Pinball's calling.
Yeah, Pinball's calling them. My God,
something else is calling me. Isn't it?
Now, everyone out there, I hope you see what I have to put up with. Okay. Yeah. Man, he just walks in and then walks off. Okay, he just walks into the stage and walks off. and we won't see him for a
My
week.
production crew makes this shit
Oh,
happen,
my
and then they get
God.
mad when I go freelance.
Yeah, but you still didn't get your beer.
I did.
Yeah,
That's right.
You did?
Yeah, let me see if she read my message. Hold on a second.
Hold on, let me see if she read
I sent her a text and told her don't give you jack shit.
She hasn't read my message yet.
She must be watching something good.
Yeah, it must be some red tube. All right, let's get out of here. So, hey, Eddie, anything you say before we go?
Yeah, good show. Good to be back and see you guys with the fresh. I get a fresh look at you guys now. I can see you at least.
He's got some old his old eyes or new eyes now.
New eyes.
Beach, anything you want to say before we go?
Oh, I can hardly wait till next Friday. Woo.
Andrew, you got a chance to say something before we go.
Thanks everyone for joining. Have a good evening, night, day, whatever it is for you. It's very late for me.
Yeah, it is. I know that. I'm trying. Look at Andrew. I'm trying to help you out, and these guys are holding me up.
Every time you go to end the bloody show, everyone's like, "Well, you forgot about this." I'm surprised he hasn't said, "Oh, we need to talk about TV shows next for the next hour."
No, leave it go.
All right, Big Daddy, anything you want to say before we go out?
Great show tonight, everybody. Make sure you like, subscribe, share to the YouTube channel so Ty can give Aubin and Beach a non-raise for the half-penny cent he makes off this stuff. And it's great to be back. Now my Friday nights will be more boring than they were before, but at least I'll have an excuse to get out of doing things with other people.
Yeah, that's right. Sorry, I can't go out. I can't go out because I got a show to do. Aubin. Anything you want to say before we go?
Everyone out there, thank you so much. I'm sorry we were gone for so long. We did miss you, but I do miss the quiet time I had. I really needed it. I really truly did. But we'll see you guys next week. Wish you guys. Hope you guys have a good weekend. Hope the weather stays
Christmas
still good
breaks
for
not that far away. Christmas
Yeah,
break.
okay.
Here
Yeah,
soon,
Christmas.
you know.
We might not get a Christmas break. You came in late. You
Bullshit.
weren't here to
We're
help
getting
me
a
out.
Christmas break.
No, we might not. He said something about a Christmas break, but you know how he is.
Got to keep bringing that money in. And you know, all right. So he's so sorry that he wasn't here for 2 months, but it was his request that we took 2 months. But hey, thanks for everyone joining us. I love the panel. They're my buddies, and I'm telling you, my nuts hurt from being my balls busted this whole show. So we'll see you guys on the next one because streaming matters to us because streaming matters to you. We'll see you next.
We came, you watched, we gave it our best. Packed it all in, no time to rest. You laughed, you learned, you got the gist. Now it's time to leave, but you'll be missed. Thanks for tuning in, my friends. We hope you'll be back again. But for now, it's time to go. So get the hell out and close the door. We dropped some facts, we cracked some jokes, lit up the screen with all you folks. The clock says stop, the mic says done, but next week's gonna be more fun. The lights are dimming, the stage is clear. Go grab some snacks or a frosty beer. The credits roll, the music swells. Come back next week, we'll have more info to tell. Thanks for tuning in, my friends. We hope you'll be back again. But for now, it's time to go. So get the hell out and lock the door.